I didn't eat last night, but it's okay. I'm eating right now. I would usually be in a fast, but I fasted way too long. Like, social media will have your mind set and what you think you need to do misconstrued. And what do I mean by that, bro? Like, on social media, you have motherfuckers out there doing peptides, anabolics, this and that, RealTalk, Ozempic, whatever, right? And they'll tell you, without telling you they're on these things, and they'll tell you, hey, you can go party, you can go drink at the club and have a great time and whoop-de-whoop and travel and still lose the weight and still gain the muscle. Yeah, all you gotta do is work out 2-3 times a week and go running and this, bruh. But they don't tell you what the fuck they actually do, right? With me, bro, it's like, I don't want to go party. I don't want to go to the club. The last time I actually like went to a club, I almost had to throw down because I hadn't been in a club or a party since high school. I left all of that shit in high school. I don't find any enjoyment in going to a fucking club. Bro, I have a girl. I have a life. What the fuck is at a club for me? You feel what I'm saying? I'm working on my business every day. I'm grinding, bro. I turned 30 this year. Like, and I'm nowhere where I want to be in life. So when you see like on the internet, you see hybrid trading and this, hybrid trading and that, you can do what you want, eat what you want, as long as they don't tell you the full story. If you've seen my physique, I've done this shit naturally, right? I've been training, I've been training since high school. My dad got me into it, football got me into it, and I stuck with it. And people would tell me, bro, like last night I was walking in, like this guy was like, oh, bro, you're so ripped. What do you want? RealTalk? I'm like, brother, like, you know how big of an insult that is? Like, don't fucking speak to me, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've put in the fucking late nights, the early mornings, the running off of 3 hours, 4 hours of sleep, bro, fasting 12, 15 hours a day, hitting the gym consistently, pushing my body to failure. Pain, bro. Like, for a motherfucker, like, that's how misconstrued everybody thinks, right? They see a great physique now in 2026, coming into 2027, and they think, oh, is it the red or true tide? Is it the this? Is it the that? It's like, bro, no. Actually, your mindset's a little fucking warped. It's the chicken and potatoes. It's the water. It's cutting out sugars, cutting out these fucking unnecessary fats. It's going to the gym and pushing yourself to fucking failure in every rep, in every set. And look, I might have some mediocre growth. I've been posting for about a month, 2 months now, back on my page. I took a break because I fell off, right? I fell off. I used to trade stocks and crypto. I did very well for myself, but I just woke up one morning and I was like, bro, like, I'm seeing all of this like gambling and peptides and all of this bullshit, bro. And I just felt like I was gambling. I felt like I was, in front of a screen 12 hours a day. Whether I had a good day or a bad day would dictate the rest of my day and how I treated other people, especially the ones that are closest to me. So I fucking decided to just set that shit down. Put it down, bro. Chase something you're passionate about, that you've always been passionate about, that you always knew what will get you to this fucking fulfillment state. And that's health, fitness, mindset, stoicism, philosophy, personal development. And I had to come to the realization, like, yeah, I might be seeing mediocre growth in my business, in my fitness business, but I just started. And if you take a look, you take a step back and you see, damn, bro, you've gained like 500 followers in a month. You don't think that's like, it seems so minuscule because you'll look at another person's Instagram page and they'll have like 50,000 followers. Every video gets 10,000 views, likes, whoop. Like, they have the following, but guess what? They put in the time, they put in the effort. I know I'm on the right path, and you just got to remind yourself that you're on the right path, especially with your fitness journey. One day you're just going to wake up and you're going to look in the mirror and be like, what the fuck? Like, I'm ripped. I got the veins busting. I feel amazing, right? It's all psychological. You have to focus on the end goal and the trajectory of your goals without any preconceived notion of what you think life should be today. Because as long as you show up and you consistently put in the grind, consistently put in the effort, and consistently get it, you got to get it out the mud. Nothing's going to be given to you, bro. We're men. If you want something out of life, you're going to have to go and get it. You're going to have to go and take it. You have to. Because nobody is going to just, you're not a 10 out of 10 bombshell. Nobody's going to invite you on the yacht and give you, into these close circles. You can't do that. You got to create that. You have to create the man that owns the yacht. You have to create the man that has the Patek, that has the Lambo, right? You have to become the man before you are. Because if you align yourself and you become that man, if you become that person, your dreams have no other choice but to fall in line, but to give in, right? I can fucking give you the physique. I can give you the abs. I can give you the shreds. I can give you the muscle. Metaphorically, right? I can give you the muscle. I can give you the abs. I can, drop the weight for you, give you retatrutide, give you a Ozempic, give you these GLP-1s. But guess what? What happens when you stop? It's just like a crash diet. What happens when you stop? You're going to go revert back to your old habits, which got you into where you were. It's just a quick fix. It's for a short time, not a long time. Right? So you have to figure out what system you're going to follow, what habits you're going to create, and what type of man you're going to become. Right? You don't need, bro, there's a lot of misconceptions. Your body is much more fucking powerful, much more of a specimen than you can actually fathom. So you have to instill the work every day to see your worth, to see your goals materialize themselves. And it's not going to be fast. It's not going to be easy. You can do the quick fix. You have two roads to go down. A life full of discipline, personal development, hard work, right? Or you can just revert to one of these popular non-FDA approved needles in your butt. Right? You're going to have to poke your butt. Yeah, you might drop the weight. You might lose 10, 15, 20, 30 pounds. But what happens when you stop? You're just going to gain it all back. It's just like a crash diet, bro. If you can't If you can't stay consistent, and that's a lot of people's problem. You can't stay consistent. Even me, like with this fitness shit, with this content, it's like, yeah, I'm putting in the work, I'm putting in the reps, I'm getting better. But it's not coming as fast as you would like it to come. But then I think about it, I'm like, fuck, well, I've been training for about 10 years. Yeah, I fell off, I got to 230 pounds, but guess what? I got right back on. And if you can do it, if you did it before, you can do it again. And if you're starting this new endeavor in your life and you have no previous success in this industry, right? And I'm talking about myself in third person. You have no previous success in having a coaching business, having a fitness business, having, a business in general. I usually trade stocks and crypto. So it's like that shit does not translate into a business at all. So it's like I'm basically starting from zero. But I know with my physique how I built it. It just took consistency long enough, staying consistent long enough, creating a system to align myself, to stay on track, to have this mindset. Because the new generation does not have this mindset. I was talking to this older gentleman yesterday. He's talking, bro, he's a doctor, multimillionaire. He's talking about, how old are you? I'm like, look, I turned 30 this year. And we're just chopping it up. And he's like, yeah, bro, like my son. Where do you live? Where do you live? Whoop-de-whoop. I told him where I live. He's like, yeah, I need to get my son out there. Can I get in an apartment? Whoop-de-whoop. I'm like you're gonna pay for his apartment? Like, what does he do? Animation. I'm like, so you're just giving him a handout. Bro, I didn't get a handout. My grandpa was very successful, right? My grandpa, hundreds of acres of land, very successful. I haven't seen a penny of that money. He's never helped me out. Every time I asked him, he'd tell me no. My grandma doesn't help me out. It's just, you got to get it out the mud, and you have to learn from yourself. You got to the pot's hot, and you have to touch it to understand that the pot's hot. You can be told, I can tell you plenty of times that you're going to burn yourself if you touch that pot. But you're going to have to learn from yourself. You're going to have to bump your head and learn, right? I don't know. It's a different mindset. And there's more people out here in this world that follow real demonic shit and that aren't aligned, not positive, aren't aligned, don't eat healthy, feel like shit, depressed, sad, and they want to make you sad. They want to make you depressed. They want to make you feel bad for trying to better yourself. So your progress is noted, and I see it, but understand that there's more people out there against you than that are going to be with you. There's going to be, with the positivity, there comes hate tenfold. I don't know, it's just a little something that's on my mind. I wanted to just record this shit, bro. So if you want to work with me, bro, you want to fucking get right without all of this bullshit, without all of these, quick fixes. You want to actually replace the tire instead of just plugging the fucking hole. It might give you a couple weeks, right? But no, you want to fix that bitch. You want to get a new rim. You want to, get the best tire. Talking about your physique, metaphorically speaking. If you're ready, bro, I'm fucking ready. I'm here. I'm going to show up. And I've been showing up. Continue to show up. I'm going to show you. Because it's worked for me. It can work for you. I don't track my macros. I've tried it all. I've tried the tracking the macros. I've tried the, 15, 20 reps, multiple sets. Bruh. This is what I live by. I don't track my macros. I eat when I'm hungry, right? I fast 11 to 15 hours a day. I eat big meals. This right now is just a little fucking, I'm not even supposed to be eating. That's why it's a little smaller. But minimal cardio. I do cardio maybe twice a week on the Stairmaster. I just started running a little bit, doing a mile. I got my miles under 6 minutes. But I don't find no enjoyment in that shit. Like, I don't find no enjoyment in running. That's not my thing. You know, these run clubs are like social events and like fucking dating scenes, bro. I don't like, it just reminds me of a club and I hate that shit. So I run on my own. Don't track my cardio, or don't track my macros. Minimal cardio. I'm very fucking like, I wake up early. I get maybe like 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep a night. You do not need 8 hours. If you're sleeping for 8 to 10 hours, bro, that's probably one of the reasons why you're a big back. Like, that's probably one of the reasons why you're overweight. And it's the hard truth. When I was 230 pounds, I had somebody in my life tell me, bro, you're kind of fucking fat. Like, what the fuck happened to you? I was like, what the fuck? Like, damn, they did see me when I was in like my peak shape, and you know, they did see me then, and now I'm fucking like, I'm looking like a slob. I'm drinking every night. I'm smoking. I got these vices. I'm just chasing the money. I lost the sight of my vision. And we can do that. We can do that. We can fall into this comfortable mindset, this comfortable complacency. But I'm here to tell you, bro, you can snap back. You can fucking snap back. You can make it happen again. You've seen some success in your life, right? You might have fell off the ball. You might have lost sight of the vision. But this life, tomorrow, is not always promised. There's like 3,500 people in the US alone that just don't wake up. They just don't wake up. So every day, come with an understanding that you're blessed. You're blessed to even be here on this earth. You're blessed to even be created and have an actual physical form in this life. Say your mom didn't meet your dad at the right time and didn't, you know, on that Friday night, didn't, you know, you wouldn't be here. So every day, treat it like a blessing and understand that your body is a reflection of who you are. So I can look at a person and be like, damn, they're overweight. I can tell you exactly what the fuck they're doing. Like, your habits will define you. What you do every day, what you do with your time will define you. So, bro, like, let's get this shit. If you want to work with me, bro, hit me up on Instagram. Let's fucking get started. Like, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You're waiting for the perfect moment. You know, the weather has to be just right. You got to be feeling, bro. You got to get it. So, I hope this was some type of motivation, but motivation is fleeting. Put in the work, bro.